So Lurian has written in. He says, guys, what is your holiday game or games which are being striked from your backlog over Christmas? Lurian says, mine this December are Arizona Sunshine 2, Avatar, and Hollow Knight. Though an indie called Laika Aged Through Blood is coming on the 5th, so I bet that might grab me. So, what is your holiday game or games you're hoping to get done over the festive period? Now, Phil, I'm going to come across to you first because you go away every single year and you go into Orlando, as you always do with the family. And I know that means that you and the PlayStation are distant at that time.
And I don't have a PlayStation Portal, so I can't take that with me and play remotely. And I'm sure that's where this was going.
Yeah, I was going to go there, but you do have a Steam Deck.
I do have a Steam Deck.
So what are you hoping to accomplish over this entire Christmas break? And I mean, you're off from next week, so you've got an extended Christmas period compared to me.
Yeah, my last day in work is Wednesday next week. So I've got the Thursday to myself where I'm going to be doing a bit of packing, getting ready for the holiday, and then I fly on Friday. But I'm very hopeful. And when I say hopeful, I don't think I'm going to achieve this because I still want to get a little bit further because, guys, I still haven't completed Spider-Man 2. There is my omission of today. I brought this up in the listener question rather than what we've been playing because what I've been playing is Spider-Man to get to the point I've got to, and unfortunately, I'm still nowhere close to the end of this game.
Wow. Damn.
Wild.
It just shows the amount of time that I have to invest in games and the amount of times that you guys invest in games. I watch a lot of games, I read a lot about games, I talk a lot about games, but do I play games? Now and again. Now and again.
Yeah, fair enough. So you're hoping to get a bit more of that done, maybe finish that. Is there anything else on your Steam Deck that you're hoping that you can tick off while you're away on holiday? Anything that's been on there for a while?
Well, yes, actually, there's a certain game that I've downloaded, and I downloaded last time that I was going to went traveling to America, but unfortunately that flight was taken up by the Video Game Awards, and that's what I watched last year.
Of course.
And I was literally erupting with the news and wanted to tweet out, but unfortunately I didn't have the internet at the time, so I saved that until I landed, and I immediately got on the blower to you guys. I was like, oh my God, look what happened. And I'm pretty sure it's going to happen exactly the same this time round, because I know the Game Awards is very close to the time I fly. I'm going to download it and I'm actually going to watch it on the Steam Deck during the flight.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
that's my means of watching the Video Game Awards. But the game that I'm going to hopefully play a little bit of is Convergence. Okay, so this is a League of Legends game where you get to play as Echo. And this is a game that's probably around a year old now. And League of Legends, they come out with these kind of indie-esque titles. And I think they've got about 3 or 4 of them. There's one where you can play as Ziggs. I think there's a bomb game that came up on the Wii. It's also come up on the PC. There's a game that I played recently, Shadow of the King. I can't remember the name of it at the time, but that was pretty good. I played a little bit of that. That was an RPG style game. But this is the game that I'm going to be playing. It's a little bit of a side scroller, almost a beat 'em up. I think there's a bit of aspect of that to it. But I'm really up for it, and can't wait to dive into it. I played nothing of it, but this is the League of Legends game Convergence that I'm going to be hopefully playing on the flight if I don't fall asleep.
Yeah, we'll see. You might fall asleep in the Game Awards, mate. We know how long those fucking things go. Yeah. What about yourself, Spence? Is there anything you're hoping to tick off between now and, well, let's say from now until the end of the new year?
Okay, so until the end of the new year?
Well, until January 1st. Okay. I reckon that's when the festive period ends, right?
Yeah,
or January 2nd, I guess.
Yeah. I'm playing diddly on January 1st.
No.
It's crazy. I'm in bed.
Yeah, over the fuck.
Gone. I think my games I'm going to play, Jedi Survivor's on my list because I recently beat Fallen Order and I adored it.
Okay.
And I'm not going back to it for the platinum because it is diabolical. So I'd like to play the sequel, which I've heard is really good. And I'd also like to get my first, I can say it now, surely, Resident Evil Platinum.
Okay.
Oh.
I'd love to get just Platinum one of them. I'm closest on probably Village.
Okay.
But I'd really like to do them in order. And that is rough.
What? Go back to Resident Evil 1 Remake?
Yeah.
Wow. I need to do that.
It's ropes. So I think the one I'd probably do first would probably be Earth Remake.
He hasn't got a Resident Evil Platinum. Hasn't got one.
Do you have one?
Of course I have one.
Which one do you have?
RE5.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course you do.
I have an RE5 Platinum,
Of course
mate.
you do. Of course you do.
Doesn't have an RE Platinum.
I was thinking then the whole time, I was thinking, I don't know why you're fucking laughing, Mr. 12 Platinum.
After all this time, you go at me about Platinums. You don't have an RE Platinum. Jeez. You better get one.
I'm going to try my best.
Do it, mate.
Would you have yours if it wasn't a co-op?
Yeah, of course. Easy game.
I don't know, not that game for a platinum. No.
No, I wouldn't. I would never have
You have
gone
to
for the
max
platinum.
out every weapon.
Yeah, it took us like 10. I swear we played that for like a year.
We did sweat that game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Loved
and it was addictive at the time, but it was a lot to do with us playing together and having a good time and playing
That's
it
what it
kind
was.
of before the pub and maybe a little bit after the pub and things like that, right? We just spent a lot of time. We played a lot of the multiplayer as well. I even tried to like get the kind of 100% of it, which I didn't actually achieve. I think it sits on around a 98 at the moment.
ridiculous.
DLC and
Which is
stuff,
which is
yeah.
higher than Davey. So
Yeah, yeah.
another thing that I hold above you.
That and Little Big Planet.
And
the
Little Big
two,
Planet.
The two curses. The two things that let me down. But no, that'd be good. It'd be good for you to tick off.
Yeah, it'd be great. There's one more I'd like to do, but I realistically don't think I will. I want to buy Stray so I can get the platinum.
Nice.
Okay.
But it's a phenomenal game as well. It deserves the money. So I want to do that, but again, there's just so much to play. And
Yeah.
Synapse, I'd love to platinum on PSVR too.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Why do you have to buy it to get the platinum?
It got taken off of PlayStation Plus.
Oh,
So now if you want to play it, you have to purchase the game.
wow.
That's where you're in luck, my friend.
Because I've got the game.
Mr. Stray art cards and stuff.
Yeah. Do you
Well, I could almost regift that back to you, Spencer, for Christmas because I'm struggling for a gift for you at the moment. I've already bought Davey's. I've actually got you two really nice gifts.
Oh,
and they're
nice.
already wrapped under my tree at the moment, ready to go
So
back
organised.
to Santa, and then he can deliver them to you on Christmas Day. But I'm a little bit... I don't know what to buy for Spencer, so maybe I'll re-gift him Stray because I literally haven't played it since
could
I
do.
received it.
You could, but Stray it costs about like £9 now. So I'd be a bit like,
Yeah, but it's been on my shelf for a year.
like,
Yeah.
here's your 40 quid kettle.
It's,
I get my £9 Stray.
if anything, though, it's gone up in value being in Phil's possession.
Exactly.
I think.
You reckon?
100%.
Yeah. It's like a fine wine, isn't it? Anything that's under his stewardship gets that little
Well, we
bit
know
more.
it's still in the wrapping.
Yeah.
It's still PSA 10.
Yeah.
I haven't unwrapped it.
probably
no,
not,
I
no.
unwrapped it on the show, didn't I? Because
think-
I think we did like a big quiz, didn't we, at my house?
Well, we
And I
might have
unwrapped
unwrapped it to
Yeah.
see the art cards that might have been inside.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll have to go back. But no, I think speaking of Stray, I mean that's a game that I know I've platinumed it, I've done everything, but I get that urge to
Yeah.
replay. And I was watching. I've got like the first part of the game captured on PlayStation, and I was showing my girlfriend. And I was like, "Oh, look at this little cat game," and showing her, and I was watching the footage, and I was like, "Oh man, I want to play this."
Did you have your mic unmuted when you captured it? Did it
Yeah, it was
capture you
unmuted.
going?
crying? Yeah, sobbing. Yeah, no, it didn't. Thank God it didn't. No,
I think this is why I haven't played it.
it's sad. It's sad.
sad.
It's
Because
sad.
you've told me it's like an emotional roller coaster, and you know
It
what
is.
I'm like. I'll be balling.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to take it.
It is. It's
Well, it's really sad in the first 2 minutes, then kind of not for like the next 4 hours, and then really sad for the last 2 minutes.
yeah.
It's like sad, happy, sad.
Yeah, really.
It's like,
sad. Yeah, really sad. Great game. Game of the year contender last year
Yes.
from our podcast. A couple of us put that up. For me, guys, I'm thinking I just bought Jedi Survivor. So I've got it there good to go. I've been playing through, and we'll talk about it, what I've been playing through in later on in the show. But I'm thinking for me, Jedi Survivor is going to be the game that I play over this Christmas period now. I think I'm really going to just sweat it out,
gonna be
get
great.
into it. And then I'm hoping that by the time we get to our Game of the Year discussion, when you're back from holiday, that I'll be able to put it in for contention. That's what I'm hoping.
How many hours is it?
I'm guessing about 40, something like that.
Okay, so it's doable.
It's
for
doable.
you guys.
Yeah, it's doable.
On your schedule, 40 hours is probably doable.
Yeah, I'd say
For
so.
me, that's like 2 months.
Longer than that.
Yeah, longer.
Yeah, Spider-Man's like 20 hours and it's taking you like
Stray's
fucking
like
month.
6.
Yeah, yeah.
Been busy. I've been playing it. No, like, come on. It's not like I've been struggling. It's not like a Bloodborne. I'm like, oh, can't get past the first boss. Come on.
But yeah.
Unless it is, I don't know because I haven't played it.
So, well, we'll have to leave and see. But that would be my choice. I think that it's always a bit tricky because I would love to play through Alan Wake 2 before end of year, so I can include
I think
that.
we all do.
Yeah,
we all
I
do.
think I'd love to, but I've never played Alan Wake 1, so it means that I've already then got to play Alan Wake 1 before I play Alan Wake 2, and then with the news for Resident Evil 4 VR, which we're going to discuss later on in the show. With that coming up, that's going to take up my week when that releases.
Yeah.
So it's like time, it will be a little bit tight. So at least if I can get, say, I don't know, 20 hours into Jedi Survivor, it's enough then for me to make a judgment call.
On whether it deserves.
On whether it deserves.
contends.
Or whether it contends, yeah.
Yeah.
Could you truly, though, nominate it?
Yeah, if I haven't finished it, yeah. If
you
I'm like
haven't
20 hours
finished
in,
it.
yeah. I think 20 hours is enough.
Because I'm going to be in this boat when we have this conversation if I haven't completed Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because potentially Spider-Man will be in my top 5 or top 20 or whatever games that you want to talk through.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Top
okay.
5.
Okay.
Top 20.
Yeah.
Top 20.
Top 5. Okay. We'll do a top 5. But Spider-Man will probably be in there. But will I have completed it? We'll see.
I don't think, well, we've never had it under contention that you
Yeah.
have to complete it, because all it is then is just, it opens up a can of worms in terms of, did you get the platinum? Did you not get the platinum?
Yeah.
Did you do
really
everything?
play the game?
Yeah, did you
Yeah.
really get 100%?
Yeah.
You know, like, no. So
That becomes a bit of like
I think
wanker territory,
it
doesn't
does.
it?
It does.
Yeah.
You need to have enough need to have enough skin in the game to be able to make a judgment call.
To have a full understanding of what the game contains.
Yes.
Although equally, we've rinsed people for putting out reviews, haven't we, in the past, where we don't feel like they've seen all of the game.
That's
so
true.
let's not be hypocrites in this.
Well, no, I
It's
think
very difficult.
the biggest thing is all about transparency.
Yeah, of
So
course.
if you were like, look,
Yeah.
I'm putting it on my number 5, I love it, but
I'm 60% through it.
yeah,
60%
I haven't
Okay.
seen the end. So it could rise.
100%. That's how we should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Plus,
Okay.
I think it is different as well, because with reviews, you can't be fully honest with a review if you haven't beat the game, I feel. Whereas you could be finished with, say, Spider-Man 2, and then 5 hours into Alan Wake and already think Alan Wake's a better game. And so you
I
think
agree.
this
I
deserves
agree.
Game of
I
the Year.
agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
So that's where it differs, I suppose. But I do understand the points.
Good
There we
point.
go. We got some rules for our next show then.
Well, there you go. So
Or our next show, because you're going to do one while I'm away. You're going to do a duo cast.
we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do a
Which would be interesting.
Christmas special episode.
Get his Christmas jumper out.
We did last time,
Yeah, we did last time. We told some
Bit of
Christmas
tinsel.
cracker jokes as well.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great episode that
yeah,
was.
nice.
So yeah, look forward to that.
Not
That'll be
my
in 2
favourite.
weeks' time. Coming up for end of about around the Christmas break, but we'll have a look and see. But Lurian, I hope that answers your question. Guys, should we move it on to what we've been playing?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.